I'm kind of giggling, and there's like this giant chunk of pie in my hand and half in my mouth.
Am I sitting next to him now, or?
You're sitting on the floor, on your butt.
Completely care for a seat.
Get up, stand up, sit next to this paladin, look at him, a little bit hazy with like one eye kind of half closed, be like, right with you there, man. I kind of reach over across the table, slam my hand down on the last piece of pie, and just... I don't know what flavor this is, but it tastes pretty great, doesn't it? So I'm kind of like spitting bits of pie out towards him.
It's a steak pie. It seems to be I don't know if they grow cattle here or if they have to import it, but regardless, it's quite a good pie. I'm absolutely very impressed.
As soon as he says steak, I spit it out. Bloody hell, man! I thought maybe cranberry, apple pie, raspberry. What kind of fucking harvest is this? Do you know where the ale is? I look at his cup, look in it, see that there's a bit of ale left, and just start drinking his cup.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you enjoyed the pie up until you knew it was a steak pie.
I don't think I have any taste buds right now, to be honest.
Well, fair enough then.
He also smashed his hand into it and didn't even...
Look, if I can't play my toe, I certainly can't tell what kind of pie I'm eating, alright?
You play your toe. How does that actually work? I've never seen that before.
Well, maybe when I'm sober I could show you something a little bit better than what I just did on stage, my man. But it is
I never knew that the toe could be... I see.
Actually,
I just never knew the toe could be used as a musical instrument.
You know, people blow on leaves. You know, it makes a bit of a whistle noise. I have refined that technique so well that I can play it on a toe. Yes. Don't ask me why, but shit. No. Well, that was certainly timing. Why not, I suppose?
No, I can see the logic.
Stolgeg, you arrive at the main square, and you see like Steve sort of looking out for you, and he like rushes over to you, and he says, he tried to play the toes on stage, and they threw him out, and now he's sitting over there.
Tell me, who are you?
Stolgeg, I'm going to go back, okay, sir, if that is alright with you? He looks at you with those big eyes, like, please get me out of this.
Yeah, sure, but what can you do with these? I'm gonna reach in the bag of holding and pull out the bunch of spices that I got from the temple.
Oh, these are perfect, sir. I'll get right on it. And he just grabs them, and he just runs. He's out of there. He's gone.
Great. How to deal with this mess? Didn't I just look at Jannis?
At this point, I'm staring at the paladin, and who are you anyway? I don't think I've seen you around here.
My name is Braithard. I've just arrived in town this day. I did not know there was a festival on, actually, so I think my timing's quite fortuitous.
The bloody festival, I tell you what. You know what? I like you. My name's Jannis.
Why, thank you. Oh, pleasure to meet you.
I don't like the taste in pie, but I like you. What brings you to SaltMarsh, anyway? Have you seen Gellin? Do you know Gellin?
No, I do not know a Gellin.
He's a very upstanding citizen. Yes. Is Gellin around?
Don't tell him about Gellin.
Are you trying to see if Gellin is around?
I certainly am.
Alright, give me a perception check. With disadvantage.
Oh, sakes. Yes.
Nope, you don't see him anywhere.
Well, look, I can't see Galen around, which is quite surprising because I'm pretty sure he made this festival. Because he makes most of the festivals and things happen in SaltMarsh, but I can't see him, so that's a shame. You don't get to meet Galen. Maybe one day we can get you to meet Galen. We can have a right-old laugh, huh? He gave us a boat.
He gave you 2 boats.
One of them went missing.
Did he want the other boat back?
No. But I mean, there wasn't really anyone in the harbor to talk to. Like, it was very obvious that right now you're not gonna do any business with anyone. Like,
Do you dance, Britha?
Only when my wife wants me to. Beyond that, not so much.
You have a wife?
Yeah, she hasn't come with me on this.
oh no.
Well, all I can say is cherish that woman. If you know, you must.
I'm pretty sure he said cherish, but I'm not entirely sure.
Of course, I would not have that any other way.
Good. At this point, I kind of just get up and kind of start, like, walking away and just kind of sieve my way into the crowd with a cup of ale in my hand.
Stolgig, what are you doing? You've been sort of watching that whole thing go down. Do you just let him walk away?
I don't think I can. Good conscience. Do I know Brethar's paladin?
I'm sort of just dressed in kind of casual attire at the moment. Like I have a pack with me that looks big enough that it's probably like a chain. There could be a chain mail armor, like sort of Hallberg sort of bundled in there. But the actual clothes I'm wearing at the moment are just very sort of basic attire. But there is a long sword sheathed at my side, and the hilt looks to be of particularly high quality.
Alright. You look like you can handle yourself. And that over there is a bigger problem than even I can handle. So, will you please help me to save the city from what is likely imminent destruction?
Sorry, could you elaborate, please?
Can at this point they hear just like a crash in the background? As I kind of just stumbled over one of the food stalls.
I'm gonna turn really dark and just go, it begins.
Cinnamon buns! Steve!
Like, angry yelling and Shadows, the stall owner, is like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And he, like, you know, sort of shoves you into someone else who's also piss drunk, and that guy just turns around and just, you know, just hits you in the face, like, what the fuck? And all around you, people just start brawling.
I'm gonna look at the dude who just hit me in the face. That's rather rude. Cinnamon bun, you want one? And then I'm gonna look to the owner and be like, you as well? That's very rude. You can't treat a customer like that.
To the owner, and you see the owner just having one of the cinnamon buns just thrown in his face by some other angry guy.
Now, hang on, hold on a minute. The cinnamon bun man is fine.
You listens. People, occasionally someone, you know, throws something at you, people stumble towards you. It's just all hell breaks loose.
Can I just scream out, all right, everyone shut up, who wants a drink?
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
I want to get everyone's attention. Fuck.
No one hears you.
No one cares. cares?
Stolgig, you see like sort of from the back of the crowd, you see like some really annoyed looking guards who are technically on duty but were also sort of celebrating a little bit, realize that they're gonna have to do some work. And they like get up and just start making their way towards the crowd.
I'm just gonna turn to Brenda and say, You see? Gonna charge towards the crowd and try to get to Jannis.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the brawl, just drinking and eating my cinnamon bun. I'm not partaking.
You say drinking your cinnamon bun?
Drinking and eating my cinnamon bun.
Oh, sorry.
I'll just like turn to like someone else who's nearby, and I'll just sort of go, "Is this a normal part of the festivities here? Is this part of the culture?"
He looks at you and he says, "You know, there's usually less brawling, but you know how it is when there's just outsiders appearing. They always make things a bit more rowdy than it usually is." And then he turns and looks at the... Sorry.
Should we leave them to their devices, or like just let it play out, or should guards?
I mean, the guards are gonna clean it up. They're just probably gonna arrest a bunch of guys, throw them in the jails to sober up.
Fair enough then. And I'll sorry, what was your character's name again, Andy?
Oh, Stolgig.
Stolgig.
Didn't even introduce myself.
I will walk after Stolgate, whose name I do not yet know. See if I can see a path to navigate through all the people brawling.
Yeah, you know, since you two are like relatively sober, at least compared to the people fighting, you manage to get to Jannis relatively easy, who at this point seems to have stumbled off and is probably about to cause some more issues for everyone. And yeah, you get to him.
I'm gonna get back on the stage just before they get to me and get the alchemical jug out again and just start throwing ale on everyone brawling. Come on! Drink up, you bloody bastards! And turn around to the bards.
I told you!
It's just pour it on one of the bards.
Yeah, you do notice that the bards have been playing like a jolly tune that fits the brawling. Like, they were obviously having a lot of fun with this. But as soon as you like turn to them to like pour ale at them, one of them just sort of like gives you a nice decisive shove and just pushes you off the stage again before you can get ale on their instruments.
Get up with my staff. Bloody hell, man! I swear that's about the 5th time today.
You see Stolgig and Bratha just look down at you as you're like...
Oh. I'll kneel down and sort of help him to his feet.
How long can someone survive in the bag of holding again?
About 10 minutes.
Stolgig! Who is this man with you?
Do I even know?
He looks awfully familiar.
I don't know.
Hey!
Good
guys,
though, I'm sure.
Guys, wait. Cinnamon bun?
I am going to
I'm still full
throw
from
the
the pipe,
bag
but thank
holding
you.
it over Jannis.
Normally I might say that's a touch excessive, but
You'll thank me later.
you might have made the right decision.
No, Jannis is just
How long
gone.
can he breathe in there?
Jannis, you see Stolgig like move to sort of put something over your head, and all of a sudden you're just sort of floating in this dark, empty space. It's not bad. It's like It's very dark, it's warm, you don't really feel anything. And it's very quiet, like you don't hear anything. And yeah, Rothal, you just see Stolgik just walk up, take a bag, just pull it over him, and then pick it up, and it's just a normal bag again.
I suppose that's one way to solve certain issues. Is he alright in there, though?
For about 9 minutes. Then things get a bit, you know, unsure.
I see. So we probably should pull him out before 9 minutes, then.
Probably should do that. Should probably also run away from the guards now.
Yeah, you see the guards like are coming in, and you actually you notice the guard captain, and he like looks at you, Stolgik, and he says, "I should have known that you guys were involved in this." And he like sort of starts to make his way towards you.
I'm immediately gonna sprint away.
He's not gonna follow you because there's too much work for him to do, but he's probably gonna have some choice words for you later.
I'm just gonna like look between the guard, look at Stolgag running away, and I was like, I'll just probably just wander back to where I was sitting before.
We'll find you later. Thanks for the help.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Where do you run off to with your bagged ranger?
Is Zooxter's house within 10 minutes?
No, but the inn is. The inn is within 5 meters. 5 minutes.
Yes. I was going to say within 5 meters probably isn't far enough, but 5 minutes is good.
Stolgek, give me a perception check.
Wait, it's the inn. This isn't good.
I'm just gonna be floating in this void right now.
Perfect.
Calm and just eating my cinnamon bun. It's almost sobering me up.
Yeah, you run away from the crowd. You make your way to the inn. The inn. You actually notice that the inn store is locked. But as you knock, the innkeeper opens and he says, "Ah, it's you. Just come in. I had to lock the door because people were being a bit rowdy. I had to throw them out." And you like see how on the ground floor, there's what used to be nice places to sit and have breakfast is now a lot of what looks like firewood. And what probably used to be tables and chairs.
We missed the fun. Dump Jannis out.
I'm gonna roll out, smack my head on the floor, open my eyes. Oh, this isn't the bloody first time this has happened, I tell you what. Waking up in a bloody inn with bloody crashed chairs and tables around me. Well, I guess it's time to get an ale. I'm just gonna walk out without even realizing Stolgex rolled me out.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
What the hell? Where did you come from?
It's a long story.
Right.
The innkeeper sort of like stands in the door and he like looks you up and down and he says, "Are you sure you want to go out there? You look like you had enough. Maybe take a nap upstairs? Yeah. I mean, the festival is still gonna be going for a while. Just lay low for a bit. You seem to be quite out of it."
What kind of innkeep are you? Man wants an ale, you should give him an ale.
No, no ale for you. You can have some tea.
That's alright, and I get out my alchemical jug, slam it on the floor, because there's no table left, just pour myself.
And you realize that the alchemical jug can only produce so much ale a day, and you sort of spent it all by, just chugging it over everyone, and your holy alchemical jug is not producing any more ale for the day.
Finally been cut off.
Oh, Jesus. Shogun, can you get me an ale?
No.
Well, it sucks. It's bloody harvest. How are we meant to be having fun?
You did. You just don't remember. It was bad.
I remember the cinnamon rolls. Those were great.
Can I just grapple him and take him to the room?
Yes.
Hey, hold on a minute. What are you doing? Where are we going?
Lock him in. You're going to sleep.
Jesus.
I'll have you know, I am not even tired. I don't need no sleep. Sleep is boring.
In the meantime, Bertha, you see the guards sort of clean up the worst of the mess, and you can see them like take a few guys away that obviously just had way too much to drink. And you notice two people who definitely don't seem to be from around here. They are wearing not the sort of normal garb of the area, but more like tribal garb with lots of furs and leather. And you can just see them like walk through the crowd and just sort of looking around. And one of them notices you and sees that you are sort of, reasonably sober. And he comes over and he says, excuse me? You got a minute?
Yeah, sure, certainly.
Listen, have you by any chance seen this guy? And he like shows you a very crude drawing that strikingly resembles the crazy buff guy you met earlier who, put a bag of holding over his friend and then ran off with him. Have you seen that guy by any chance?
Sorry. I have, though. He was here with what was one of his friends. His friend was a bit worse for wear, shall we say. When the guards arrived, he took off. I'm not certain exactly where, with all the crowds and brawling, I'm afraid.
And the other guy, says, I fucking knew it, that bastard was here. Alright, thanks a lot for your help. If you see him by any chance, tell him we're coming for him. And they just disappear into the crowd before you have any chance. They just walk off. I mean, you can follow them if you want, obviously, but they just turn around and leave.
I will probably just let them leave. That seems the safer and perhaps saner option.
Sorry. The mute button doesn't work. Alright, my mute button is broken. Great.
That's alright.
Yep. And yeah. Anything else you guys want to do? Lots of music, lots of games.
Try and get out of my bloody room.
Yeah, I've locked him in. I would like to go and enjoy the festival now.
I will just.
For some inexplicably reason, the door just doesn't seem to open. Like, you try for a while, and then you think, oh, remember, it was a push door, and then you push for a while, and think, oh, right, it was a pull door, and then you pull for a while. It's just, bloody door doesn't quite open. It's really weird.
This is a strange inn. I don't like it. I'm not coming back here.
Alright, sorry, Stolgik.
Sorry, just 1 second.
Yeah, where is Steve at this point? Oh wait, he went off with the spices, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably, in his inn room, tinkering with the spices. So he's probably, next door.
Does this inn room have a window?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Can I open the window, climb out?
Yes, you, yeah. Sure. After a bit of fiddling with the window, you manage to open it. Give me an acrobatics check with disadvantage to see how well you climb out of the... Alright. You know, Jannis is really good at sneaking out in secret. And you fumble with the window for a bit, you open it, and then you just... Really, like, it's sort of... If anyone were to watch, it would look like you actually just took a tumble out of the window, but you land perfectly on your feet. Somehow.
Cats have 9 lives, my dear. Wait. That's not the right saying, is it?
Stolgig, where are you going? Now that, you know, you took care of Jannis, and he's safe and sound in his room.
I'm going to find some of this free food as well, some meat pies. I'm gonna devour that shit. Gonna be a one-man food hurricane, that's what it's gonna be.
There is at least 13 different kinds of pie. Both of the meats, the fish, and the sweet variant. There is roast pork. There is lots of, you know, obviously like a ton of maritime food because you are in a fishing village. It's like the main thing. But there's also like a bunch of just really exotic and obviously imported foods that is probably super expensive and no one would probably ever get to eat if it wasn't for this festival. And you can tell that whoever had his hand Galen spent a lot of money on this. Like,
I knew it.
There's money coming out of every bit. You see dancers around. There is a theater troupe that's doing plays. There are acrobats, and you know, the later it gets, the more things sort of seem to pop up. Just really cool stuff. Fire shows and a wizard performing magical tricks.
How big are these pies? These like big handful pies? Or
They
are
are
like
they're
tiny?
relatively big. No, they're like around this size. Like they are pretty big pies.
Alright. Stolgig is getting 2 pies of every different kind of meat in each hand. Actually, that doesn't make
Okay.
sense. There's 4 pies total, 2 in each hand.
Yep.
1 of each flavor.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go check out the entertainment. I'm gonna check out these clowns and troubadours and shit.
Alright, yeah. You know, you come across a lot of people, like a lot of them you know by now, you know. You actually do see Galen at some point, who is wearing his really big fancy blue hat with the huge feather, and he seems to be living his greatest life, just being as flamboyant as can be. And he's currently on stage introducing a group of elvish acrobats that are doing tumbles and you know, balancing across a rope between 2 houses, and just the wild Jannis, don't look like that. The wildest stuff. Like, it's great.
I could do that too, if I wanted.
I mean, there's contests where you can test your strength, where you can, you know, test how good you are at catching apples with your mouth.
Okay, I want to do 2 things.
Alright.
I want to keep an eye out for Braithar.
Yes.
Shelgate would also like to go into a test of wits.